YouTube? It is your boy, All About The Sneakerz, back with another unboxing and review video for you guys. Now today, as you can tell from the thumbnail as well as the title of the video, that is correct guys, we're unboxing the Air Jordan 1 High OG Gorge Green. Now I must admit, this sneaker was not a must cop for me. However, I do think it's a fire sneaker and it was somewhat on my radar, just somewhat. And I do say that because I have a ton of green sneakers in the collection, so I'm really not chasing down a lot of green sneakers. It really has to be something significant for me to make it a must cop, if that makes sense. However, I do think this is a clean sneaker, and for some reason people are really not gravitating to it, as the sneaker is sitting currently in retail stores as well as online, and that goes for release date as well. The sneaker did release, I want to say about a week ago, maybe a little bit over a week ago, and I've actually been waiting for my pair to ship, which it did ship a few days ago, but unfortunately I couldn't pick up my pair due to some post office issues. But hey, I was able to get my pair today, and here we have it for the unboxing and review. However, before we go any further into the video, guys, if you're new to the channel or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Now again, as I mentioned, the sneaker is sitting, guys, so if you're interested in this one, you may want to go out and grab it while you have the chance, while you can get it for retail. Again, it is online. It is also in some stores. I haven't seen it in any of my retail stores, but it may be in some of you guys's. Now, I do want to reiterate, this was not a must cop for me. However, on release day, I saw that one of the homies copped the sneaker. I wasn't really paying any attention to it, but when I saw his purchase, kind of made me become a little bit more alert to where the sneaker may be sitting online on release day. Now, he copped this pair from Nordstrom. Checked there, I really couldn't find much on the sneaker, so I went straight to JD Finish Line, and I saw the sneaker sitting full size run, all sizes available, as if no one gave a hoot about the sneaker. Now, I normally don't talk like that, guys, but for YouTube purposes, hey, we're gonna keep it PG-13 or PG. But back to the story, guys. I saw the sneaker sitting on JD Finish Line, so I went over to Finish Line, and not shortly after that, an offer popped up in my text messages. So I went to that offer, and they offered $10 off of anything over $100 or more. And you know, it was the holidays, so there was a lot of deals going on, things like that. However, most of the time, exclusions apply to things like launch drops, which was the case with this sneaker. So I was like, surely I can't add the $10 off on this sneaker, but I went ahead, added it to the cart, applied the offer, and boom, the discount took. So I was like, hey man, $10 off for this one, starting to be a little bit more tempting to purchase. Instantly thought, hey, I could use a reward on this, so $20 off. Snagged the reward, applied it as well, had $30 off on release day, and that was enough for your boy to warrant copping the sneaker. I mean, who doesn't like $30 off of an Air Jordan that already increased $10 from the past, and now you take an additional $20 off of that. You take that 10 off, drop it back down to the original retail value we've been used to for the past few years, then you take another 20 off. Hey, had to copy. However, guys, comment below, let me know if you all went after this sneaker or not, if it was just one of those ones that got thrown in the mix around the holidays when other must cops were dropping and you're like, hey, I don't need that one, or I like it, but if it goes on sale, then I'll cop it. Comment below all of that good stuff, guys. You know I'm always in the comments responding. However, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, guys, as you can see here, we have our Nike box, just our standard Air Jordan 1 High OG box, black box with the orange text or red text. There I go again, man, being colorblind. I guess it's red, it looks orange to me, maybe red, I don't know, who cares? We have that big Nike branding on top of the lid, and on one side of the box we get more Nike branding with our side sticker. And the side sticker reads Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG. Colorway is Gorge Green Metallic Silver. This is a men's US size 10, personal size for me in the Air Jordan, and the suggested retail price is $180 US. Thankfully, that is not what I had to pay, or I probably wouldn't have this one right now to do for you guys. I'm just saying. However, let's see what we have under the lid. All right, guys, flipping the lid up on this one, as you can see, we have our cardboard underneath. We do get a lot number and a swoosh right there. Let me get my receipt out of the way. Flipping the tissue paper up here, we have that off-white tissue paper. And let's go ahead and get the shoe out. And there we have it, guys, the Air Jordan 1 High OG Gorge Green, a very, very clean sneaker, gorgeous sneaker, should I say, pun intended. So glad to have this one in the collection, guys. Very, very nice. Let's go ahead and do a quick 360 on the shoe. All right, guys, looking at this one in hand, it is everything that I expected. Now, this sneaker does shape up to be a reiteration of another sneaker, just with a different color, and that is the Air Jordan 1 Bordeaux, guys. That sneaker did release earlier this year. I was unable to get my hands on that pair, unfortunately, or get that in the collection. And I know that sounds a little weird because the sneaker was widely available many times, many places, but unfortunately, it wasn't in the budget for me as I was picking up other sneakers at the time. Even though I did go after that sneaker on release day on Sneakerz app, I did take a L, and hey, haven't looked back since. However, let's go ahead and go over this one in depth here, starting with our outsole. As you can see, we do get this Gorge Green outsole, which just does appear to be a pine green look to me. It looks even more pine than pine green, if that makes sense. But I think that outsole is clean. White here on our midsole, which is standard to the Air Jordan 1 High OG. Very nice. I think the sneaker would be nice with sail on the outsole too, but I think here white does play in a little bit better with the upper. As you can see, we do get the Chicago light color blocking. We have that Gorge Green in leather going around our toe cap on up to this eye stay here, going up our eyelid, as well as our ankle piece and our heel. Very, very nice. Now, the leather quality on this sneaker is not extremely plush or buttery, but it's not terrible at all, guys. It is still nice leather on this sneaker. Decent enough for me, per se. Now, here on the white panels, we do get some tumble leather here, as well as we get on our toe box, and extending on up to the collar piece. Very, very nice tumble leather there, guys. It does feel very similar to this leather. Very nice and smooth to the touch. Digging it a lot. And we also get a leather swoosh here in metallic silver, very clean. Now, the metallic silver swoosh for a lot of people seems to be controversial, which is why some people say that they didn't want to cop this sneaker. They would have preferred maybe a green swoosh, maybe a white swoosh. I'm not sure. I would assume green, white would probably blend in too much with the mid panel, but I'm not opposed to the silver swoosh, especially since we have this piece right here, sort of bubbled look to our Air Jordan ball and wing logo, which is also on a metallic silver overlay. Very nice. In my opinion, this does not bother me. I think it's very nice. It gives it a premium look to the shoe. It's just a change up from the norm. The cliche embossed wing logo, that's pretty much on a lot of Air Jordan 1s, and there's nothing wrong with it, but it can get a little redundant after a while. So I think a change up like this, it never bothers me. But this is also the other piece that did deter people from wanting to cop this sneaker from some of the reviews and things that I've heard. Hey man, again, no big deal. I think it's very nice. Again, metallic silver there, matches with the swoosh, just gives a shoe a little bit of a change up in hue of colors versus just the traditional green and white two-tone color sneaker. Anyways, guys, a good look in my opinion, but that does pretty much wrap it up for the lateral side of the shoe. Moving along. Onto the medial side of the shoe, we get a very similar look as we got on the lateral side of the shoe. Moving along. Taking a look at the shoe from the top down, as you can see that white here on our midsole, green on our toe cap, very nice in that leather, tumble leather in white going up our toe box, green standard flat laces in place, no other laces with this one, guys, which is a bummer. I think at least a white, maybe even a silver pair would have been dope, especially for 180. However, we get a white nylon tongue, and on up to the top of the tongue, we do get that Nike Air tag in green with white text. Looking at the swoosh on this one shapes up to be similar to the Air Jordan 1 Lost and Found, where we have that big old school looking Nike swoosh. This isn't that sleek, normal looking swoosh like we have here on the mid panel. This area here is a lot thicker and the tail is a lot thinner, old school looking Nike Air. Just want to point that out, guys. Not sure if anyone ever notices that, but I definitely do. However, clean on the tag. We also get some green piping going around the top of the tongue, very nice, but that pretty much wraps it up from the front of the shoe. Moving along. Taking a look at the shoe from the rear, again, we have that green on our outsole, white midsole, green leather going up the back, all the way up to that tab, and our collar piece, and then we have white going around the top of the collar. And we also have a green sock liner, which you can see just peeping over the top of the collar. Very, very nice. That hourglass shape from the rear, nice looking shoe, digging it a lot. Moving along. Onto the interior, guys, you can see we do get some tissue paper stuff in there, no more cardboard shoe trees. We do have that satin sort of feeling. Green sock liner here, very nice. Again, piping going around the tongue. We also get a white insole with green Nike Air branding, very, very nice. Digging it a lot. We also have our size tag on the side wall, and on the back of the tongue we get that jargon in white on a green tag, very clean. Moving on. All right guys, and last but not least, on to the outsole of the shoe. Just a solid gorge green outsole, very clean, and on the plus side, easy to keep clean. Nothing special about this one, just a green outsole, but I do dig it a lot. However guys, you just saw right here on All About the Sneakerz the Air Jordan 1 High OG Gorge Green, very, very clean sneaker. Again, glad to have this one in the collection. Now that wasn't too bad, was it? I mean, nothing to really downplay about the sneaker in my opinion, so therefore the sneaker sitting, not necessarily a bad thing at all. Hey, it's just one of those ones, and fortunately anyone who wants this sneaker is widely available. I suggest going and grabbing it now while you can get it for retail. We know what happens down the line with these sneakers. Hype moves mysteriously. The famous quote of Mike Rich. Hey man, he's right though, big facts. It does move mysteriously, so hey, don't let this one get too hyped down the line to where you regret not grabbing it now. But do comment below and let me know if you guys will be going after this one or not. How do you feel about it after seeing it here on the channel? I'd like to know you guys' thoughts, takes, and opinions on that. Again, as you know, I'm always in the comments responding. However guys, again, if you're new to the channel or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. And when you get a chance guys, head over to IG and follow me at All About the Sneakerz, spelled exactly the way it is here on the channel with the Z on the end instead of an S. I greatly appreciate it. Now guys, stay tuned as I do have more videos on the way. Look out for that top 10 video as we are approaching the new year. Looking forward to 2023 and all of the releases that are coming that year. Gonna be some dope ones, so keep your eyes peeled on the channel. Make sure that notification bell is smashed up so you will be notified when these videos drop in 2023. Hey man, it's gonna be a festive year. We're looking forward to 4K subs on the channel, so with you guys' help, I know we can get there. Let's run it up guys and get to 4K. 5K is the goal. Maybe a giveaway at 5K, never know. Keep your eyes peeled. However guys, I do want to thank you all as always for tuning in and rocking with your boy. As you know, I rock with you guys 1000%. However guys, that is all I have for you today on this episode. Until the next episode, keep keeping it all about the sneakers. Once again, it is your boy All About the Sneakerz signing off. Until the next episode, I will catch you guys later. Salute, I'm out.